Okay. OBD3 you created. Number ranges also you created.
Yes, I created, sir.
Okay, number ranges you created.
Yes, sir.
And then you can assignment to OBAS, you can come here. Okay, so go to position. So enter your account group. Okay, let's
Sir,
example.
while clicking position, sir,
uh,
here I am getting error number range 01 not defined for vendors, sir.
So then means it's a number ranges you are not created. So number ranges for number ranges XKN1. Correct.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
if we click here, so 01 it's already defined here. Okay, now you go to create insert line. You can create whatever number you wanted, or maybe in your system if you see number range status,
Yes,
if
sir.
anything 0 is there, you can select that is also, because somebody is created, nobody will be used. See, in case if you are getting enter intervals without overlap, if you get any error, the number ranges if
Yes,
we
sir.
have, if any zeros are there, see 0 8, this one you can use 17 18 and 51, this number ranges nobody will be using. So if you want, you can take this number ranges.
Okay, sir.
Okay, clear now?
Oh, clear, sir.
Okay, then next.
Next, that's it, sir.
Okay, you try and let me know, then if you have doubts we can see.
Okay, okay.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, so next topic is info record. So info record, so under it's a master data, under that material master, vendor master we discussed. So third topic is info record. Okay, so info record means it's a simple definitions. Info record, it's a link between vendor and material, between vendor and materials. That means between vendor and material. Like examples, if one material is there, XYZ, or laptop is there, and vendor is XYZ, then what is the cost we are going to maintaining in info record? You got it right? Info record means it's if whatever the materials is supplying, so what is the cost is maintaining our databases. That is cost. Like examples, you one vendor, okay, so Roshan is my vendor. So what is the laptop cost supplying to Dell laptop, what is the cost? So I'm going to maintain here in Winfo record. So whenever I'm creating purchase order Dell laptop, if I will select Roshan vendor, then automatically price will come on purchase order, no need to be entered manually. Anyway, I will show you in system, then you will understand. Okay, so info record, it's a link between vendor and the material price. Okay, the materials, that's it. If you want, we can end material price maintenance or maintained. Okay, that is definition about. Okay, next point, info record, we can maintain current and future the prices in info record. Like examples, today laptop cost is in 35,000 is there for this month. Okay, so if you want to maintain July 1st 35,000 has to be become 40,000, then we can maintain that is also. So that is the reason. So in info record, the material prices we can maintain current and future also. Okay, that is second point. Okay, So next, if you want to know any previous purchase orders, if which vendor is supplied to our organizations, then we'll come to know everything in 1 second.
Hello.
Sorry. Okay, so info record, it's a link between vendor and the material price maintenance are maintained. Okay, then second point is we can maintain current and future prices in info record. Anyway, I will show the in practically in system, then you will understand. Okay, next info record creation. That means it's a T code. Info record ME11. Okay, changes ME12. Okay, display ME13. Okay, the info record creation ME11 changes to 12 and 13 is a display. Then list of materials reports. Okay, or maybe reports. Okay, for materials. I will show you in system. Then you will understand what is reports for materials. Okay, ME1M. Okay, next reports for vendors. ME1L. Okay, this anyway I will going to show in system, then you will understand this is the T codes, what purpose we are going to using in info record. Okay, then info categories are there. Okay, okay, info categories. So four types are there. So interviews also develop. So what are the info categories and standards in SAP? So four types are there. First one is a standard. Okay, then second is a okay, right, standard. Okay, second is a vendor consignment, or maybe we can call as a consignment also. Okay, then pipeline PO. Okay, subcontract. Okay, so this is the four types of info categories: standard, consignment to pipeline, subcontract. And this is four types are there. Okay, what are the info categories in SAP? They will ask into reso. So standard, consignment, pipeline, subcontract. Okay, so this again, these three topics will come under as a special procurements. One topic is there, we will discuss there. But now, as of now, what is the info categories means? It's a four types are there. One is a standard, consignment to pipeline, subcontract. Okay, so this is the standard information. So we will see in practically. So this is very simple info record, and I mean theoretically it's very simple. When you go for in practically, then you will get more information about when you maintaining the prices in systems. Okay, but just what is info record means, this one line answer is enough. The link between the vendor and the metal price maintenance. Okay, first point. Okay, the second point, we can maintain current and future prices in databases. One materials if we want. Okay, we can maintain material prices current and future in databases. So these 2 points enough. Then info record is the creation ME11, changes ME12, display ME13, reports for materials. Like examples, now you wanted one Dell laptop. Okay, so this Dell laptop to whom we purchased earlier, if you use this T code, you will come to know list of vendors, how many vendors this Dell laptop supply to our organizations. You will get one reports. Okay, if reports for vendors means examples XYZ, one vendor is there. This XYZ, how many POs you released him and what are the materials he supplied to our organization. One time laptop supplied, one time stationery supplied. Examples I'm saying that. So next time it's a RAM is supplied, next time is a hard disk is supplied, next time Sony TV is purchased, we purchased it from him. So that kind of reports we'll get. So vendors means one vendor, how many POs we released him, how many materials he supplied to organizations. This kind of reports we'll come to know. So when vendor reports is ME1L and materials reports is ME1M. Okay, and what are the info categories in SAP means? So four types are there. First one is standard, then consignment to pipeline subcontracting. Okay, this is the four are there. Now we'll see in system in practically info record. Okay, so ME11. Okay, so in generally info record, it is in if you will come back here, materials management, the end user screens, purchasing. Okay, under purchasing, master data. So here, info record here. See, I will click create change display this one. Okay, so if you create this one, double click. So ME11 T code. See here, ME11. Okay, like examples, one vendor. The vendor should be there in our databases. So what vendor we created? What is our company code? TMM, right? Okay. So if you don't know the vendors who are in our databases, then you have to go to list of vendors MK widget. Otherwise, you just click here. Okay, so here you will get lot of options for searching. See vendors by country and company code. So company code you just enter TMM. See, this is our vendors list. Okay, now I will select any one vendor. Let's say examples 9696901. Okay, so materials. So materials, if you know, or you can directly click here. So you will get again here the descriptions, materials. So plant material by descriptions. You just enter plant to TMP1. So under this plant, how many metals we created will come to know. Okay, as of now only TMM laptop is there. Just double click this one. See now this vendor, this laptop cost we are going to maintaining databases. So purchase organization TMM and plant to TMP1 is my plant. So this is info categories. Okay, standard subcontracting pipeline consignment. Alright, sorry. Okay, info categories. Then by default, it's a standard is there until you change whether subcontracting pipeline or consign. But whenever you log into the screen, this info categories by default standard is it selected. Okay, then enter. Okay, so this vendor, it's a general data is there. No need to be maintain any data here. So what is here first reminder, second reminder, third reminder in expected days means, see, whenever we placing this order to this vendor TMM laptop, so we can maintain one reminder setups. Like reminder setups means, okay, after we release the purchase order for him, so we can follow for okay 1 week or 10 days. We just maintaining here, but it's not mandatory to maintain any data here. You can leave, no problem. Here is a vendor material number is there. So what is vendor material number is, this is in our databases TMM laptop, but vendor databases TMM laptop is made one number like 5. Okay, this TMM laptop, next to 6 TMM mouse, next to TMM keyboard. So whatever the number is there, we need to be maintained here whenever we place the orders. For easy to identify in their databases which number this, okay, material number 5, our database, okay, that 5 is a TMM laptop, so that is vendor material number, but it's not required. You can leave this one. Just I'm explaining what are the fields we need to be find out, or you just, no problem, you can leave anything, just enter. Okay, so here it's important. Like examples, the planned delivery time is there. That means whenever your requirement plans is there, okay, now I needed 15 days this materials. If I will put here 10 days, that means, so whenever I'm release the PO2 for him, so he will maybe 10 days before, he will within 10 days he will release the PO. That is planned delivery time in days. So we can plan this. If you place the order for this vendor, okay, within this 10 days we can get this from materials. So that is here planned delivery time. Okay, so here standard quantity, minimum quantity. So standard quantity, let's example 100 is there. The minimum quantity you should be maintain less than 100 only. You cannot maintain more than 100. So we should be maintain 100 only, or whatever you wanted. So less than 100 if you wanted. Okay, here no GRS, sorry, no ERS tax code is there. We will see going classes. Let's say examples. Now here net prices is there. So now I'm going to prices he maintain here. See, let's say examples of 35,000, 30,000 I will enter. So now in case the vendor is giving for discount to, just see the conditions. We just double click here. Okay, see, that's what I told. We can maintain current and future prices. See examples. Now it's a standard discounts. These condition types are there. Like examples, we need to be understand here. PB00. That means gross price. Okay. RA01. Okay. Discount on gross price. Then FRA1. That means shipping charges. This is standard condition types. Okay, standard condition types. So whenever you creating purchase order, PB00 will come. So RA01, if any vendor is giving discount, we have to maintain this RA01. Whatever is giving discount, we need to be maintain that is. Next is a, if charging anything shipping charges, FRA1. So shipment, this the pricing procedure one topic will come. Sorry, we will discuss there. But see here, now examples PB00. Okay, so vendor is giving, so 30,000 I entered here there. Okay, let's say examples 30,000 I will enter here. So discount on gross price is giving 3%. Next, okay, if these prices, if you want to see here, date valid from 1 to is there. This 30,000 3% discount if you want to maintain, so enter date here July 1st also. Till this July, I mean this month till, so 30,000 only. This whatever the conditions you're going to maintaining, this will be reflected to whatever date you valid from 1 to, we can maintain this. Like examples, if valid from today date if I entered. Okay. Okay, condition type. Somebody is changed the standards. Students keep on change. Okay, so this is gross price. Discount JD. So this they created one condition types. So this is standards one. We can create instead of PB00 XYZ 1 2 3 4 or two many alpha numeric both combinations. If you want, we can do the configurations that we'll see in pricing procedure. Now we'll see here gross price is JD00. Okay. One second. Or you can directly click here conditions. Okay, first you enter 30,000, then go to conditions. Okay, so here you can just the fields are hide because somebody is they done here like this, but why it's not changing? Okay, maybe sometimes it will be changing, but maybe it's a field somebody's done this. Okay, so here 10 days. So standard quantity 100, minimum quantity 100. So let's say examples you maintain here 30,000. Okay. Okay, so how you going to maintain? If vendor is giving any quotation number, you can enter here, or you can leave blank, no problem. Enter. Okay, and here this is any, if you want to test box, if you want to maintain anything comments, you can maintain here, or you can leave, no problem, you can save. Okay, now one laptop this is, so we have multiple vendors are there, then we can maintain prices for vendors again. See, like if I will enter again company code TMM, now I will enter this vendor. So what is cost? So previously 601, so now 600 vendor. Okay, enter. Okay, this vendor is 15 days. Okay, 150, this minimum 150. So this vendor is charging 35,000. See, like that, info record means simple, that's it. So info record means it's a link between vendor and material price maintained. See, metals is same. Now two vendors we price, it's a database maintained. That's example. So now if I will create one purchase order, then automatically this vendor, this metals what we maintained in info record, the system automatically price will come there. No need to be enter manual. I will show you one purchase order ME21. Anyway, we'll see what are the T codes. So vendor is 9696969600. Okay, purchase organization TMM, purchase group, company code TMM. So here TMM laptop. Okay, for 5 pieces delivery, just I'll put 3060 30th June. So price I will not enter. See currency INR. Okay, plan to TMP1, storage location T1 S1. See enter. Okay, and the conditions there it's not taking manually. So that's the reason. See, this is the standard condition. So PB00 is a grass. Actually, this price should come automatically. but it's not taking system. So we just 35,000 there we entered. We enter 35,000. Okay. This is some of the standard errors will come. We'll say anyway P2P cycle we entering time will clear this error. But when you creating purchase order, if you maintain, I mean prices should accept that conditions there. It's some somebody is we cannot be changes that conditions they're maintained ZE01. That's the reason it is coming error. See now whenever you creating the combination vendor and material, automatically these prices will come what you maintain in info record. So that is info record means. Understand, right? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Mm.
sir.
Yes, info record means it's this vendor material what you prices maintaining in info record, then automatically this price will come. No need to be enter manually. So that is link
Sir,
between
already we created a laptop price, na, sir.
yes, where we created.
Material master.
Yes, material master. When see material master, we
May,
today we created material master price, but the same day
yes,
you were
sir.
not creating purchase order. First material we have to create, vendor has to create, then info record
Yes,
has
sir.
to create, source list has to be create, then you have to come to purchase order. This will come under as a last. I'm just explaining. So today we created databases so at the time of is a 10,000 laptop roughly. So vendor creations when it will take time or maybe different vendors and supply the materials. It cannot be same cost. Like examples laptop now you take a notebook, one vendor is giving 10 rupees, one vendor is giving 8 rupees, one vendor is giving 12 rupees. Metals is same. How the same, so one materials we can maintain multiple prices with multiple vendors in databases. So that is so whatever price we are maintaining in material master, that is not final cost for the materials. At the time of we creating databases, we are giving one price.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so today we created material master, one material. So next month you creating purchase order. That day what is value is the market, we need to be consider that is. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this is info record. So now we created two materials with the prices. Okay, now we'll see this info record means examples changes ME12. Okay, so if you go to here ME12, okay, changes. So now automatically change here, we'll just enter. Okay, see now prices it's not taken here. So that's the reasons it is not coming there prices, because it's somebody is the data is changed there because the conditions, see it's not accepted. So that's the reasons the prices it will not take. See again prices it's not showing. Let's say again I have one more company code is there, because maybe it will happen sometimes. Screen data is because here somebody is changed here conditions. I will back and change these conditions. Okay, then maybe this is my system, maybe your practice is different servers, maybe you're not getting this kind of error. Okay, don't worry, this is my system, so it is in different. I'm using server, you practice is using different server, it not be same. Okay, so that is case, and I will see one ME12. I have one company code is there like vendor Bangalore vendor 9 materials examples if anything. Okay, then I will create freshly, don't get confusions. ME11. Okay, even this also same I will get. Okay, because the conditions it is not taking that, so maybe I will show you old data ME12 changes. Okay, vendor is this one of vendor. Okay, yeah, prices, this plant is D1 P1. be 1 second. So this is one report ME1L. See, this is vendor reports, what I said. Okay, if examples ME1L, so I will enter here vendor, my vendor, Bangalore, vendor 9. Okay, so this is my purchase organization D123. Plant is D1P1. Okay, execute here. Okay, see, I have one vendor with multiple prices. See here, see, I whatever I place the order for one charger, I place a Dell laptop purchased. Next, somebody is created, my friend, somebody. Okay, face powder, Microsoft mouse and TV 32 inches. Next, water bottles. So like the, so vendor wise, if we give one vendor, what are the prices? I mean, what are the order released for him? So we'll come to know. So this is PO numbers. So this is document number, means it's a PO number 4500018149. This is PO numbers. Like examples, now I will check Dell laptop is there. Okay, what is price? Okay, 35,000. 1 second. Dell laptop and purchase organization D123, plan D1P1. Okay, enter. Okay, prices even here. The conditions actually it's not taking. Somebody's the data is changed backend, so that's the reason system is not accepting prices. Okay, see, it should be come actually that I will check that backend after. It should not be get like that. So whatever the standards PP00, RA01, FRA1 should get. So then only it will be changing this application data. So it not be changing this. Anyway, I will see this data, so backend. So we can maintain like this conditions. Maybe you try new system. If you're getting same error also, then we'll see that is. Okay. So this is vendor reports, ME1L. This ME1L. If I want to go for materials report, let's say examples, I will take ours only ME1M. Okay. So ME1M. Okay. So TMM laptop. Okay. I want to know TMM laptop, what is the vendors? I have databases, my vendors, because what are the vendors they are going to supply to my plant? See, TMM laptop purchase organization plant. If I will execute, I created two vendors. See now. Okay. So like that, I will get vendors. What are the data prices we already maintain in our databases? I will get. Okay. But here, see the conditions. It should come prices also, but it is not taking. So when I saw here, some other reports will come to. Maybe in your systems it will come. This is demo systems. The condition, the prices it not accept. Maybe when you try in your system, then you will come to know. Okay. Any doubt is there? Info record.
No, sir.
It's simple. See, it's a link between vendor and price maintenance.
Yes, yes.
Okay, changes to display. So this is reports. ME1M, ME1L. Vendor records this materials reports. Okay. Clear, right?
Clear.
Yeah. So next info record, I mean after info record, source list. It just these two topics will come one sections, 5 minutes, that 10 minutes, that's it. Info record means. Okay. So info record means info record, that is Next is a source list.
So this one info category is vendor consignment to pipeline. This is not required, sir.
That will come for us as a special procurement topics are there. We will discuss there. We are not discussing here. It's just what is here info categories here. What are the info categories? So info categories, standard, subcontracting, pipeline, consignment. Special procurement one topic is there. So under 6 topics will come. So this is this 3. This is separate. So subcontracting completely one PO process is there. Pipeline is separate PO process is there. Consignment is separately processed there. Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Next to source list. So source list means it's look like a master data. Like examples, if we need any one materials, the vendor in databases source list is like a master data. If we need one materials any prices, the system will check the vendor validity period and consolidation data it will show us. So what is source list? Okay, I will directly log in then. Definition is same. So ME01 source list. Okay, next examples, materials and plant. So this source list data maintained, it's a plant level only. No vendor will not come. Materials, it's a source list data maintained plant level. So plant material plant. Okay, enter here. So each and every vendor we should give some validity period for purchasing this laptop materials. Okay, let's say examples today. Okay, 2020. Okay, 31st March 2020. Okay, sorry, 21. Then today date. Okay, see vendor 19600. Okay, so purchase, I will explain that. So purchase organization TMM and purchase organization TMM. Okay, why is a source list it's required to maintain means examples, this is my purchase organization, my vendor. So I will purchase, okay, I will purchase this vendor for this materials, this is the period. So next 1 year I will purchase for him, no problem. So this is the next second vendor, I will purchase this material from him till 31st December. Okay, so why we need to be maintain vendor validity period means we need to be check the prices in what is the current in market, but we are giving the vendor validity periods because it's a vendor is a activations. So without vendor activations, it's very difficult. Like examples, if any vendor, we need to be organizations. If 1 year, if you are not using that vendor, automatically vendor will be deactivated account. So each and every vendor, we need to be maintain one validity period from month to. Okay. One more benefit here. So in vendor block list, I said ME01 source list also. See, again here, this vendor, so this laptop, if you want to block, you can fix this vendor. Fix. This is item fix. If I block here, vendor will be blocked. The examples, supplying of materials, this vendor laptop is not good. I can block the vendor only for this laptop. Then you can fix here, item fix. Like examples, 10 items I am receiving from the one of this vendor. Okay. So out of 10 items, only one item I'm getting complaints internally. Okay, now I want to go for vendor. I'm going to fix the vendor. I mean, item wise, I'm going to block that vendor. If I will fix here, if you try to create purchase order for this metal from him, so vendor is fixed. Whenever you creating purchase order, you will get the error. Vendor is a blocker for these materials. So you cannot create purchase order for him. You can create your laptop is there, you can create for this vendor any other items for not laptop. because here we fixed here. If you want to vendor block, then you can block here. Then you remove here. Completely vendor will be blocked. We're not using no more in our organizations. So that is.
So we are
Yes.
having vendor block another code na sir, XK05 also there na sir.
Yes, XK05 what we discussed, see XK05, okay, then MK05, FK05 and ME01. So this is the vendor blocking list T codes.
Okay.
XK05 means it's a central. guys to finance teams both can have access to this. MK05 means only purchase team only having access. This is FK05 means only finance team have access. This ME01 is a we can block the vendor as a only guys only, but it's a one more options it is there. Like here, vendor block is a you don't have particular one item. If you want to block the vendor, then you go for ME01. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So see, this is source list. Source list data maintained at plant level. Source list is like as a master data. List of vendors, check the particular material and check the vendor validity period. So this is what is the vendor validity period also it will show us. I will explain to you. Okay, now we entered 2 vendors. Now I save the data. Okay, now data is changed. Okay, here also, sorry. So T code is a source list is ME01. Okay, ME01. Okay, changes also ME02 only. Okay, here display
ME03.
yes. Okay, create and changes ME02 only display. Like examples now, if we want to go list of vendors for materials here also ME0M. That means now examples this list of vendors. Now I want one laptop. Now TMM laptop, right? Our materials. So now I'm going to purchasing one TMM laptop. I want to know the vendor validity period on my databases and what are the will be vendor ready to supply these materials also you will get list. This is also the reports for materials. Okay, reports for materials list of like examples materials T code is MEOM. So if you see now if I will log in here MEOM, okay, enter. See here material will come. Okay, plant TMM. So now TMP1, right? Okay, plant. Now if I will execute this laptop in my vendor database, how many vendors ready to supply and vendor what is the vendor validity period? If I will execute here, see one vendor is okay validity is December 31st. Second vendor is having it's a 31st to next March year finance year. So based on accordingly we can choose vendors. So what is the vendor validity period if you know? So this is the list of materials. If you come here then you will get the reports. If I click here it will go to material master MM01 what you price maintained. See this materials column, just enter, keep on, it will go to for databases. If you see here if you want to maintain account data one, okay, so this is 35,000 we are entered prices previously. Now this is sorry today we entered 35,000 I think today 30th. Okay, this previously date is 36,000 30th we entered 25,000. Now we entered 35,000, so that's the reason price is updated here. Okay, now if we see the vendor here vendor is there, so one vendor if the which vendor again we need to be selected here. But if you go for materials is one metals is there, Now if you go for, if you see the vendors, means you should be select which vendor you're going to see, whether 601 or 600. If you want to see the 601, then you can select go to vendor here. Then you will get the vendor address and what are the data we are maintaining in databases, you will get to know. See, understand, right?
Yes, sir.
This info record source list is a very simple definitions, but compared to source list, info record is important. Like it's a link between vendor and metal price databases, and whatever the price you maintain in info record, the same price will come in purchase order automatically. No need to be entered manually, but system it is somebody's conditions is has been changed. Otherwise I could also show you the automatically will come to purchase order. Then otherwise I have one more company, I mean organization is there. Let's wait, I will show you. ME21N. Okay, so now I will go for Bangalore. Okay, 9. Purchase organization D123, purchase group 001, company code. One second. Okay, please. Okay, enter plant. Okay, so this is the, I will see if anything I maintained CPU. Okay, price 5 pieces delivery. It's not coming actually, so I think there is any databases, it's link between vendor and the price maintenance. If you maintain, maybe you practice time, you can try. Okay, so if you vendor in info record, if you maintain any prices, automatically will come to know here. Or maybe 1 second, right? This, okay. Dell CPU is materials and purchase organization D123, plan to D1P1. Okay, so Nidish is calling me. That's what. Okay. Okay, so 33. Okay, prices. Okay, conditions. Okay, see now see condition 10,000 I made it. Bangalore 6. Okay, wait. Here I will change vendor. 1 second, Roshan. She's calling me.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, okay.
Hello. Hello, Nidhi? No. he has to confirm, right? What time he said he will going to confirm to me the timings accordingly. I said, okay. D1 to 3, Dell CPU, so 5 pieces. See, prices now, see how it is came automatically 10,000. So info record I already maintained for this vendor for this material. Then automatically prices it is coming 10,000. See, so because we already maintained info record. If you maintain any prices with combination vendor and material, prices automatically come in purchase order. Okay, no need to be enter manually. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
So this is a info record and source list. So if you info record needs it needs to be maybe in real time. Each and every metals we will maintain the prices vendor what is the combination. But maybe you practice time. If you don't want to, if you want to create or you can directly go for purchase order, you can able to maintain the prices directly. No need to be if in case I'm saying that it's not mandatory also, but practice. But real time is mandatory. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So tomorrow I will start procurement. I mean next class means P2P cycle. Procure to pay, like how to create purchase requisition, RFQs, so next price maintenance, so price comparisons, so then purchase order, goods receipt to invoice verifications. This topic P2P cycle, procure to pay.
Okay, sir. How many topics is there, sir?
Where?
In this MM, sir. Now we completed enterprise, na, sir?
Yeah, enterprise structure, master data, 2 topics we completed.
Completed, sir.
Their website, any data, I mean, is there or content, I mean, content, topics, contents, they didn't share to you?
No, sir, I didn't check it, sir.
Okay, I will send it to you. I have content is there. I will send it to you if you want.
Content.
Yes, content is there. I will send it to you. And eCare website,
Okay, sir.
I think they said it is in a website in that content. I mean, what are the topics it is there in? You just check that one. Otherwise, I will send it to you. Okay, content list.
Okay, sir.
Mail ID.
Sir, if you have, sir, you have any transaction code list, sir? Overall transaction code list? Sir?
Overall list it's very difficult because in topics wise it is it's not their complete end-to-end list we call T course. Even as of now, even the SAP guys, it's not their that kind of any feature to identify that or to learning, and we have to Google it one. That's it.
Okay, okay.
Okay, then
Okay.
I will send it. So content I will send it to your mail ID. You just check it and let me know. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Mm.
Okay.